as well. Thank you so much for that follow, Mika. Again, if you would like to let us know what you were working on today, Mika, if you were making, crafting, doing some art, or maybe playing some games, whatever it was. But oh, you're working on your Lego Titanic. Wow. How big is this Lego Titanic? Is it what's the size? Is it a small, big, extra big? That's super cool. But I really do appreciate you joining today. If you have any pictures of it that you would like to share, we'd love to check it out on stream and see your progress so far. But yeah, welcome into my shop if y'all are new here. It's great to have you. Thanks for being here today. We are in my shop in Austin, Texas, and we are making some bud vases. So these are just little simple projects on our lathe, kind of like this here. They can hold flowers, dried, or maybe you can put some water in here with a little plant and propagate the plant. But if this is your first time to the channel, welcome in. We do a lot of woodworking. We do some with resin, and just a whole variety of things here. I'm a full-time streamer and woodworker on the platform, and do a lot of try and bounce around to different projects. So we make cutting boards, coasters, bottle openers, pins, a lot of different things. So appreciate y'all being here, and yeah, hope everybody is doing well today. Built it in 4 parts, has over 9,000 parts. 9,000 parts. It's amazing. Obviously, most people played with Legos as a kid, but it's crazy. There's a lot of Lego streamers that I've seen on Twitch. It's amazing the full-size Lego kits that are available now. Not cheap either. I've looked at some of the prices of those Lego kits, and yeah, definitely paying a pretty penny for them, but the end results are really cool. So yeah, great to have you, and thank you again for the raid. What turning is so cool to watch? I would love to learn it one day. Mika, I started just a couple years ago, and really kind of started at the same time I was streaming, and I've learned a lot, and it can be a little intimidating, but honestly, like very simple projects with pins, there's ways to simplify things, and just making a simple pin here. Maybe you mess up the first few, but after you get the hang of it, pins are a very easy starter project. You can kind of move on to bottle openers or little projects like these, and kind of get the hang of it. But it's it's a lot of fun. I really do love turning. I've been woodworking for about 5 years now. I bought a lathe kind of on a whim. Somebody asked me to do a project that required a lathe. I had no idea that I would love it as much as I do. But yeah, I think it's a great hobby, great, I don't know, craft or whatever. You can do so much. I've kind of moved on to doing bowls, lamps, done some lidded boxes in the past, and yeah, just have a lot of fun with it. So, not a cheap hobby. Yeah, the Legos are wild. I don't know if there are. Is there such thing as a cheap hobby these days? Maybe like, I don't know, paper crafting or something. Maybe like taking recycled newspaper and turning it into paper mache or something. I don't know, but that probably has its own expenses as well. So appreciate that though, Mika. Thank you very much. Thank you. So yeah, this is a piece of walnut here. We just got done with this one here. It doesn't have finish on it yet, but we were kind of showing, we put some mineral spirits on it to kind of show how dark it's going to get. But this is one that we just made and finished sanding. So this is our second one of the day here. So yeah, welcome in. Cardboard is cheap too, Tatum. That's right. Unless you got to buy the cardboard yourself. I feel like it's cheaper to just buy Amazon products from Amazon and get those boxes than it is to actually buy cardboard boxes. While we're talking about people who are in the community who are well deserving of a shout out, Momo Crafting, somebody else who is on a Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday schedule right now. She was on this morning doing some laser designs to make some stamps. And she also does a lot with resin, makes some dominoes, some little crystals, just a whole lot of stuff with resin as well. Also does some gaming with Pokemon. And yeah, we want to support her as well as she continues on being doing a regular stream schedule. So if you're not waking up to Momo in the mornings on Tuesday and Wednesday, Thursday, she starts streams at 9 a.m. Eastern time. Really good person who we've become very good friends over the past couple of years. So make sure you're following Momo as well. I got to get better about doing shoutouts, guys, for real. This channel would be nothing without y'all, and I need to be better about supporting y'all and helping y'all as well. So feel free to anybody can do shoutouts. I think anybody can do shoutouts. Maybe I'm lying, but there's other people in the community who are deserving of a shout out. Please let us know, and let's support the community. I have friends, lots of friends, Momo. Not really. I've done a bit of resume making too, but I had to stop when I moved into an apartment. Can't wait to buy a house and start again. Yeah, it is difficult. It is difficult. Momo does it out in an apartment, but like, you know, it takes up a lot of space. The fumes aren't real pleasant. And it can make things a lot more challenging, especially if you got to use a pressure pot and need a compressor and all that stuff. So I definitely understand that. I have so much cardboard from work. I bet. John Collector, were you hoping? Mika, I just followed you as well. Were you hoping that that the cardboard challenge was going to win in the Craftsman's Guild? You guys didn't hear. Bookends ended up winning the voting for the Craftsman's Guild challenge. That is going on now through the end of February. Ventilation is key. Yep. My husband and I are saving up for a snap maker, which is a 3-in-1 3D printer, CNC, and laser engraver. Mika, somebody else in our community, another member of the Craftsman's Guild, which is our stream team and what we call our Discord as well. Someone else who we need to shout out is Woodcraft by Owen, who may be streaming right now. And if you're not following him, Mika, he just bought a snap maker probably middle of last year, and has been doing a lot of things on it. So definitely, if you have questions about the snap maker, I would highly recommend going and checking out his channel. Again, he may be live right now. He typically streams middle of the week too. But yeah, ask him questions about it. He's, I think, used all three of the modules. I know he's used the CNC and 3D printer the most, and maybe done a little bit with the laser as well. But yeah, I think that's a great way to get a compact design and have, you know, all the different things. I am lucky enough to have all of those machines individually. So like I've got a CNC router over here. We've got a laser and a 3D printer inside the house as well. But yeah, that's my CNC router over here. That's my second one. I used to have a X-Carve, but I just upgraded to that one a few years ago. What's up, Outback? How's it going, brother? Welcome in. We found another friend from Australia today. Who else? Who was in here? I was right at the beginning of stream. Dang it, TZ. TZ is from Australia, so. More Aussie hype in chat. How we doing today, Outback? Good to see you, buddy. I'll move my PC to help with the shoutouts. Thanks, Mama. No worries, no pressure or anything. You guys do enough. But yeah, if you think about it, anytime you want to give somebody a shout out, please do, and we'll go support the friendos. Say it a lot that not enough people in makers and crafting to be divided. So we've got to make sure that we all stick together and help each other out and lift each other up, because yeah, there's a lot of people that are well deserving of our time. This piece of walnut's going to be really interesting. I have no idea what's going on this side. Freaky, what's up, Freaky?
Tell me where the freaks
Where are they? Uh-huh. Yeah. How we doing today, Freaky? Welcome in, buddy. Freaky, have you already started on your design yet? I mean, not on your design. Have you actually started making your design? Where did you post that? Did you post that in? I don't think you posted that in members chat. Maybe you posted in the community challenge section. Oh yeah, here it is. Freaky already getting going on his bookends design. Check this out. If y'all didn't see Freaky's wand design, just absolutely incredible what he was able to do for the wand. Yeah, already getting started on his bookends design. So I have no idea how you're going to make all of these. Guessing some portions are going to be 3D printed, maybe some out of wood, some out of metal, but it's super cool rendering that you've got going on. So very good. Very good. SolidWorks drawings are 55% done. Overachieving, Freaky. We're going to have to give you a fine. There's no overachieving allowed in these projects, in these challenges. And it's going to be big fines that we're going to have to hit you with. But no. I'm really looking forward to seeing how it turns out for you. Let's do, what design do we want to do? Maybe let's do a smaller version of this one. I kind of like this design that we've got going on here. So let's do another smaller version of this one. You plan to not 3D print anything for this? Wow. All made out of maybe wood and metal? Absolutely, Mama. What milestone did you just reach? What you got? Freaky continues to set the bar high. Let's go makers, right? Right, Tatum? Dang it. Freaking making us all look bad. I've got no idea what I'm gonna do for bookends. I don't read books. I don't do these things. How am I gonna make cool bookends? We put the projection up there just to kind of help us with our modeling, if you haven't seen that before. So again, we're going to make one similar to this. It'll just be a little bit smaller. And let's try it out. Maybe we'll do an inlay on this one as well, as Momo suggested. The inlays are kind of tough, but Ale's Golden Retriever. Thank you for that follow. Welcome in. Great to have you here. Right, Mr. Altoona? Yeah, Freaky is super creative. I hope Freaky shares some of the process on stream. he's been away for a little bit, taking care of the family and some personal things, but I hope that maybe we can see some of that live on stream. Just hit 1,600 followers on Twitch. Momo, let's go. Let's go. Big time. Big time. I'm proud of you, Momo, you know. There's not many of us who have, you know, stayed streaming over the past 2.5 years, but that's well deserved, Momo. So I'm glad. I'm glad, and I hope you keep it up. I know you've been working on trying to set a stream schedule, trying to you know, increase the amount of time that you're streaming. I think all of that is awesome, and I look forward to seeing. We're going for 2K this year, Momo. You're getting there. But yeah, congratulations on that. That's really cool. Tacos are so tasty. Give me one, Tom. Quit hogging all the tacos. Shit. For real though. For real though. Buy me one of them tacos. With your raw natural talent? Yeah. Yeah. Momo, right, Wolf? Oh, wow. That was a new one. Good bam, Momo. That was quick. That was a new little follow bot or whatever. Just got a package from Texas in the mail. Let's go, high tech. Let's go. Nice, bud. Hope you like them. Freaky hopes that too. Good. I look forward to it, Freaky. Owie. Rocket League time. Go get him, Freaky. I did play some Fall Guys last night. I downloaded it and I played some for the first time in a long time. I actually played on PC and I did pretty decent. I like qualified. I made it to I think the 3rd round in both of the games that I played, but there's a lot of new games that I wasn't familiar with. I kind of had to figure them out. But my birthday is coming up in about 3 weeks. Actually, exactly 3 weeks from today. Um, and I'm thinking about doing a special stream for that. So we'll I mean, if I'm gonna be doing an extended stream, I can only make it about 8 or 9 hours out here in the shop until I run out of steam. So we'll definitely be in playing some video games if we get down to it, and I think Fall Guys will probably be one of them. So we'll have to schedule it out. If anybody else wants to play Fall Guys with me, we'll talk about it. Maybe um, get some other people involved as well. No books, no movies, no music, no books. What do you do? I watch Twitch, Junk. I watch Twitch. That's it. I don't know. I watch Twitch and I sleep. But yeah, none of those things. Need to go sharpen this gouge. A little dull. I don't know. I don't know, Junk Collector. A lot of people have asked me that same question, but I don't have a good answer. I used to watch a lot of YouTube, but I do kind of enjoy YouTube content more than most, like Netflix or whatever. Keep streaming and growing and make partner and become famous, or at least Teddy can become famous. That's right. That's the ultimate goal is to make Teddy famous. He already is big famous. You're in Texas, aren't taco places every other corner like Starbucks? Yes, they are. They are, Tom. I need to. I just need to go get some, but kind of lazy. And tacos are kind of expensive these days. Go back to the roughing gouge. Wife's birthday is on the 25th? Dang. Yours is in about 3 weeks too, Flip Up? Nice. Nice. Yeah, mine is on the 24th. Freaking 33. I don't know about 33. Felt like 32 is a pretty good age. I was just getting used to being 32. And now I gotta be 33. Sounds old. Look at these shavings coming off. Look at those strings. That's pretty satisfying. You bet Boyd is secretly Batman? How did you figure me out? I wish I was rich and had like a cool what am I trying to say? A cool basement like Batman, but no, it's not me, Junk. I can confidently say that's not me. That's awesome, Tatum. Awesome, we share. Almost share a birthday. One day off. Pins are much better in person than on screen. Nice, High Tech. I'm glad you like him, buddy. Thank you so much, High Tech. You've been so supportive of the stream and to pick up some pins as well. I included a little keychain in there for you too. A small token of appreciation, High Tech, but yeah, you've been stellar with the support recently, so well deserved, buddy. Thank you so much. With the bullet pin, you can just unscrew the little the copper part at the bottom to change out the ink cartridge. And then I think you bought a pocket ball, and that one's the same. Just unscrew the bottom. You can check out the ink cartridges and stuff. So wait till you get to 43 like me. 43 is so young. 43 is so young. It's 33. All right, I don't know what I'm saying. Yeah, I know. It's just a number, right? Right. I think I'm overthinking it. I'm just to the age now where I can still remember being a kid and thinking that being in your mid 30s was old. Like whenever you're 18, whenever you're 15, whatever. Like somebody who's 33, it's kind of old, and I'm obviously my perspective is changing, as I'm getting older and like I'm realizing that actual age it doesn't really matter. It's all about like can you relate to somebody? Can you hang out with somebody and still I don't know, enjoy their company? I learned that pretty quickly at whenever I got my last job and was quickly not really I wasn't the manager of people who were a lot older than me, but I had to work alongside them and quickly had to like adapt to being comfortable with telling people what to do who were in their 40s, 50s, 60s and like yeah, quickly became obvious to me like difference in people. And obviously our community here on Twitch is very diverse in age and all that. So yeah, we can all vibe together, right? Look how wild this walnut looks. Look how crazy. This is gonna be a pretty crazy one. Must be whatever you want to be. Gonna put my coin and keychain in my gun safe. Nice, nice, high tech. Don't want anything to happen to him. That's right. But yeah, appreciate you again, high tech. It's the freaking Bat Cave. I would know I'm in it. Oh, Tatum is the real Batman. Well, see, I don't even. I mean, okay, like I've got to admit that like the 2000 what was it, the 2008 Batman, that is like one of my favorite movies of all time. I haven't watched it too much recently, but the Joker in that one was amazing. The story in it I thought was awesome. The graphics, all that stuff. So I think that was the most epic Batman, but I definitely haven't kept up with Batman recently. I probably haven't seen. I mean, I haven't watched a movie in a theater in so long. I've been since like 2017 or 2016 since I've watched a movie in a theater. No lie. Past 45 now and banned from getting candles and any cake due to a fire hazard. My grandma, when she was like, how old? She was, I think she was turning 90, and my cousins put 90 candles on her birthday cake, and it was definitely a little sketchy. What's up, Razorback OTP? What's going on? Whatever the age, you get younger, it gets younger every year. Enjoy your streams, but Rio Razorback, I really appreciate the first time chat. Thank you so much for being here today and for the compliment. It's very, very kind of you. So, yeah, this one's got some like spiral. It's not great. Probably need to go sharpen my gouge and try that again. Yeah, thank you so much. I appreciate you guys just hanging out here. Yeah, I've been so blessed to meet so many amazing people recently as well. We've got our OGs who will always be just that, but we've had a lot of people join the stream. I don't really like I don't share a whole lot of this stuff, and like it's not the metrics or something that are just always secondary to the actual stream and all that stuff. But sometimes it's good to look back on things. Yesterday, obviously, we got some like massive raids. Crochet came in with like 112 people. We got some other raids as well, from some great people in the community. But yesterday was the first official day, I think, that we averaged over 70 people. I think our average yesterday was like 73, a little over 73, which is like amazing. Obviously, there's been some people who have applied to partner who have gotten the 75 average, have applied to partner and gotten rejected. So it's not like 75 doesn't seem like it's enough for partner, but um, it is wild to see that kind of stuff. So yeah, I appreciate all of y'all hanging out, and I don't know, maybe this year, maybe next year, we can try and take that next step. But again, it's definitely not something that like has to happen. I want to consistently average like 65, 70 before I even like consider, a quote unquote partner push or whatever. But yeah, it would be nice to try for it this year, I think. Taco's gone and wow, should have made a couple extra because I'm eating them. That's always a problem. 50 in 7 years, Outback. The Outback, I think you're a great example. It's all good. And there's people, I mean, I don't know how old Bad Dad is officially, but Bad Dad is somebody who I've been hanging out with for a long time. I've spent a lot of times in Discord, video calls and stuff, and you know, age is just a number. Bad Dad's maturity level is that of a 13-year-old, so I don't know what that says about me being able to hang out with him, but I mean, look, I feel like I don't act like an I don't know. I try to stay young mentally. My mom taught me that. She's not in chat anymore, but um Wild looking walnut, it is her arm. I missed the movie theater. It's been a while for me. Just waiting for a decent movie to come out. It is kind of a good experience, Tatum, but I've got a bad habit of sleeping in a movie theater. I don't cost them a movie theater in these days. Yeah, that's true, Ernie. It's ridiculously expensive. Wood question, is Bloodwood a lot different in appearance from Paduk? Um, yes. I Bloodwood is definitely more red, Momo. I think that this is Bloodwood here. I don't have any Paduk for reference, but Bloodwood I think looks more like this. Paduk is more orange. Every tree, every piece of wood is going to be a little different, but yeah, Bloodwood definitely more red than orange. Blue Moon, what's going on, Blue Moon? Thank you, Blue. I would like to try one day. I need to see people like Science and Babe Ross become partner first. They are way more deserving than me, and obviously are already at numbers that are well past me. But it's kind of been frustrating to not see them get the respect that they deserve by getting the partner check mark. So I'm really hoping that Twitch does the right thing soon and allows them to become partner. And yeah, maybe after them, and seeing what it took for them to make it, maybe I'll be able to kind of set my sights on it. But like I said, it's not something like partner really doesn't do a whole lot, right? It's not like it's you don't get a whole lot more money, you don't get a whole lot more exposure. I don't think it really does a whole lot, but just now that we've been doing this for almost 3 years, it would be nice to like, I don't know, be able to take that next step and like, I don't know, just be able to have a goal that is that. But even if we don't get it, I mean, one day, I do think it's possible one day if we keep going. That's one day I hope that it's a reality. It may not be until 2026. I don't know, but it's not going to stop me. Like, if I don't make it this year, if I don't make it next year, it doesn't really matter. But yeah, I think it would be fun. It'd be fun to try. Sounds good, Tatum. Enjoy your din din, buddy. Thanks for being here today. Paduk more orange. What about compared to aromatic red cedar? Cedar looks really good when you first cut it, turn it, whatever, but it washes out quickly. Um, it'll all of a sudden turn like a super pale color in comparison to what it used to be. So it'll start kind of reddish, it'll start kind of orangey, but then it'll start washing out to more white. So to me, Paduk is a nasty wood to work with. The oil in it, the dust from it, all that stuff makes it nasty to work with. But yeah, it's kind of in a I don't know, a class of its own as far as color. Very orange, bright orange compared to maybe maybe Bloodwood or something like that. Science. What's up, my friend? How we doing today, Science? I was just talking about you, Science. Were your ears burning a little bit? Were they burning? We were just talking about the prospect of becoming a partner, but I said that I can't even think about it until the two people who are more than deserving of it get it. And that is Science and Babe Ross. So if y'all are not following Science, again, I can't even think about trying for a partner until they get it because they are two more than deserving people. Let's give a quick shout out for my guy Science. Finally finished work. And going to be streaming here pretty soon. I saw you in Momo's stream today talking about Science has chosen a lot of topics from 2022 that were the most interesting to him and is going to be finishing up with that list, or at least planning to. Science does like to go off into do a lot of rabbit holes. If you guys don't already know Science, if you're not following him, go give him a follow. Go support Science. He is one of the nicest guys on the platform. One of the smartest guys, one of the most handsome guys, and not to mention an amazing artist. So many other talents as well. So if you're not already following Science, I would highly encourage you guys to. He does scientific content. He does art 7 days a week and is just an amazingly positive influence in this community. So, yeah, I'm bummed. I ended up streaming for too long last night and wasn't able to catch the stream, but I hope you had a good stream yesterday, Science. Let me catch up with chat. I'm a 16-year-old stuck in a 57-year-old body. Yeah, I'm feeling that too, Tom. I feel like I'm gonna be that. I miss drive-in theaters. Now they were cool. Yeah, Outback. I've been to one. I've been to one drive-in theater in my life, but I feel like Austin is the type of place that still has a few, but definitely not what they used to be. Mr. Altoona, thank you for following Science. I'm telling you guys, go hang out in his chats. He streams typically later in the evening because he's a full-time scientist by day. Yeah, I'm telling you, if you ever have questions about stuff, you can request that he covers a topic and does a deep dive on it with some channel points. You can ask questions live on stream. He'll sometimes look under the microscope at different ambers and look at prehistoric bugs. He explains like I don't know so much stuff that I didn't even know was out there or was possible like in the scientific community. So yep, great person to follow. It's hard to not rabbit hole when the most handsome man in Texas graces your chat. Oh my goodness, it's hard not to rabbit hole streaming in general, Science. It's a blessing to have an active chat and to have people that are interested in different topics. Sometimes we have to do that here too. We've been talking a lot about starter lathes and all that. People have been asking about different lathes that they can get started on. Whatever it may be. It's just how it happens, but it's hard not to rabbit hole when you're looking at the most handsome person on stream, and that is you, Science. So Paducah is super orangey, but yeah, it splinters a lot. It's hard to glue well because of the oils and the dust, and even fees from cutting it are nasty. Bad for your lungs? Yeah, Tom. I've pretty much banned Paducah from my shop. I don't like working with it. It's got to take a very, very special project in order for me to do it. If you guys are just joining, though, welcome in. If you were here yesterday, we were doing pretty much the same thing yesterday. Leah, how are you doing? Welcome in. I can't remember if I said hi to you or not, but good to see you, Leah. Hope you're having a good day so far. We're making these bud vases, and these have test tubes on the inside, so you can either have dried flowers or you can put some water in there and propagate plants. This is our second one of the day. We are working on some walnuts, kind of, I don't know, vase like. I don't know, maybe what you would see typically out of pottery. But these are a couple of them that we're working on. Yesterday, I was working with some ash and tried some gold grain fill for the first time on this ash piece, and maybe we'll do some more of these soon. I really do like the grain filled look, so Soon. Drink to science. All right. I think there might be one in Cedar Park, maybe Pflugerville. What's that junk? My brain got erased. What's in Cedar Park or Pflugerville? I used to go to drive-ins. Yeah, yeah. Where's the one that I went to? It was like in kind of north central Austin junk. It's called like the blue something. But they had a drive-in area, and then they also had like a place you could go back in the woods and watch a movie in the woods. And I think we did. I think I've done both there. Kind of a cool little atmosphere. Yeah, sorry. The ash looks awesome. Thanks, Razorback. I I want to calling me right now? Oh, my brother's calling me. I'll have to call him back later. Um, but yes, the ash is a really cool effect, and ash is a wood on its own that doesn't look great, but it's got open grain, meaning that all of these grain lines that are running down the side, that's all open grain. So just how the wood naturally grows, you're able to fill that with different waxes and stuff. And yesterday was the first time that I tried the gold wax, and I really like how it looked. Tink, have you tried? Didn't you get like a bunch of these waxes? Have you tried? Have you tried it yet? You need to start chili. That sounds good. Used to go to drive-ins all the time as a kid teenager. Saw the original Star Wars first time in a drive-in, the ultimate big screen. I'm sure that was a cool experience, and I like the fact that you get to like chill in your own car. I don't know. I'm not like a super germaphobe, but sometimes places like movie theaters, I don't really like sitting where where other people have sat, and I don't think maybe now with COVID they're a little bit cleaner and they're wiped down sometimes, but still like I don't know. I'm not a big fan of even like airplane seats and stuff like that. It's just kind of gross. Your brain got a raise. That's good. It deserves to be paid more. My brain is still the shoddy brain it's always been. I'm an okay day on my way home from work, and my brain wants to shut off and go on autopilot. Well, it's a good time to. You deserve it after a long day of work. I think the ash turned out pretty good, Leah. I hope that I've still got a spray. I've got a spray on a clear finish to protect it, and it'll also give it a little bit of a gloss. But I'm out of the spray right now, so I had to order some more. I had mentioned that um, I kind of delayed all expenses last year. We really needed to hit certain numbers, profit wise or whatever. So I had to delay all my spending and kind of been on a spending spree to start the year. Always wipe down airplane seats with antibacterial wipes. Yeah, I should. I don't know why I don't, but I mean, it's not that bad for me. But if I start to think about it, it's pretty gross. All right, let's turn this off and take a look. Guess I need to do a little bit more sanding right here. But we're getting there. Again, I think this piece of walnut's going to be really interesting whenever we finish it. Clean the interior of an ice machine after bagging up the ice from it, melting the rest. Ooh, that does not sound like fun. Do you have to climb inside of it to clean it? Embrace my inner koala Spider-Man to clean the darn thing, though? Ugh. Yeah, that's tough. That sounds like a tough day at work, so I'm sure you're ready to go chill for a little bit. But yeah, Momo, about the wood. I mean, it's up to you. You can try Paduk. Like, I would encourage you to try as many woods as you can, just to get a feel for them and kind of get an experience with them. But to me, Paduk is a wood that is just can be kind of nasty to work with all the oil and stuff. I don't. I think we've laser cut. We've made one of our coins is made out of Paduk, right? Can't remember which one, but We do have coins. Do you have one of those, Momo? You should have some. You should have a Paduke one. Hey, Robin. Welcome in, Robin. Hope you're doing well today. Good to see you. Happy New Year if I haven't talked to you since the New Year, Robin. I hope you're doing well. How are you liking this Texas heat right now, Robin? Feel like it was just starting to cool off for you in the garage, and now we're back to 80-degree temperatures. Although we did at least down here get a storm last night that cooled us off some, but still pretty warm. Hanging off the door hinges is my 3/4, my body contoured inside and just my legs outside. Ernie Wood's not good in the laser. I don't think so. Some woods are more dense and require different cutting speeds and stuff on the laser, but I don't think necessarily there's any that are bad for the laser. Not that I'm thinking of right now, or not that I've experienced at least. Get some butternut. It's wicked looking stuff. Nice. I don't think I've ever worked with butternut. I should take my own advice and try out some different woods. Left 20s and flew into 70s. Oh, I did, Robin. I think I did see you. I saw you in some chat. I think it was this morning saying you were in an airport. Maybe it was in Moko's chat. Maybe it was yesterday too. I don't know. But anyway, yeah, that's that's quite the temperature change. It's been really warm here. Very unfortunate. You know, we had for Christmas it was so cold, right? We had that huge cold front come through and really made it cold for us, and it's just been very warm ever since. So I want some Texas warmth. Could use that the rainy day we had today. I'm not complaining too much though. I mean, for me, 70s, maybe even when it touches 80, is not the worst thing. I prefer that over 20s for sure. But it would just be nice to kind of feel like January. I would like to at least wear like a light jacket at this time of year. But I mean, we've been able to go on, a walk with the puppies recently, and it was really nice. Blue skies and stuff, so I can't complain too much. We love the 3 winners we have in Texas, right, Razorback? Yeah, it's like, it'll be cold for a week or two. We'll get down to freezing temps, and then it'll just warm right back up, and then, that'll repeat. We'll have like 1 week in December, 1 in January, 1 in February. And then it's spring. So the Matrix 250, thank you for the follow. We've had a lot of follows today. I really appreciate you guys joining the channel, checking us out, and following us. So I appreciate that very much. If you are just joining and don't know what we're making bud vases today. I'll show you guys a finished one here pretty soon. But we are in the sanding portion now. I know it's not the most interesting portion, but we'll just try and talk our way through it. And we don't have too much more to go. This is 220 grit that I'm using right now. We will jump to 400, and then we'll be done. Back to the turning. I'm going to keep a list of cutting settings for each pieces of wood. Look at me go! Organized. Yes, Walnut kind of has to do that too with some of her stuff, because it does matter depending on the species how it's saying, or how it cuts on the laser, how it engraves, especially if you need something very specific. Considering dust collection extraction systems. So Robin, I've kind of got a board covering mine. I don't think that I have the best system. Let me show you what I've got set up over here. Kind of trying to prevent the sound because it can be kind of loud. I've got a Delta dust collector that I bought a few years ago. And so the only thing is, typically a lot of the dust collectors come with a bag. So right now I've got the canister filter, and that's like a pleated filter, maybe like, similar to what you would find in your air conditioner or whatever. But those are pretty expensive. So if you can find a dust collection system that already has the pleated, the canister filter, I would recommend it. The bags are okay, but I feel like the canisters do a lot better. I would also recommend if you're gonna do I don't. It's hard to see, but that's like a secondary collection over there. Can move some of this stuff. This is for some of the larger chips to be collected in. And that's I've kind of got one that I bought from Woodcraft that uses a trash can, so that a lot of the larger chips get collected in that one, and it keeps them from changing out that bag, because changing out those clear bags is pretty annoying. So I probably should clean out the trash can a little bit more than I do, but well, excuses. But yeah, I think that's a pretty solid dust collection system. I would like to upgrade eventually to get something with a little more suction, but yeah, the Delta one, I think it was like, it's not cheap. I think it's like $400 or $500 on its own, and I'm pretty sure that canister filter was almost the same. So, but I do think didn't get affected by the Twitch borg. Leah, I wasn't streaming at the time, but I was on Twitch at the time, and that was pretty annoying. What am I trying to say? Rockler dust collection. I have seen these Rockler dust collectors. They look pretty enticing. I don't know if you've seen these, Robin, but these, like this one from Rockler, again, not a cheap price tag, but it does come with the canister filter. I think they have another wall-mounted one that's a little bit smaller. And again, I don't have direct experience with them, but yeah, I mean, you can see the Lagunas. They can get very expensive. So maybe you could even find a coupon on the dust rights. Maybe this is it. Oh, okay. So this is the wall-mounted dust right, and then you would have to pair it with the canister. I mean, you can get away with the bag filter for a while. Maybe Junk Collector or somebody else has more insight on that. You can get away with the bag for a while, but you'll see on a lot of the higher end ones, they pretty much only use the canisters. Just a lot. I think it's a lot better. So, but yeah, those are an option if you want to look at maybe some lower end ones or whatever. But I have one for my shot vac, but it's loud. Yeah, and shot vacs, as I understand it, aren't really meant to. Hi puppies, I see you guys. Yeah, I know you're probably H-word, but y'all gotta get out of here. Get out, move. The shop vacs just aren't meant to run for an extended amount of time, where dust collectors are. They can run for hours nonstop and not overheat or whatever. So, pleated filters equals good. Yes, exactly. What's up, 1010? Got the jet canister filter dust collector. Yeah, that's probably a great one too, high tech. Yep. So, I would like to upgrade mine eventually, like I mentioned, but it would probably need 220 volts to really get one that makes sense. How did I know that was coming, Outback? All right, they're very hungry right now, and they're gonna appreciate that treat a lot, Outback. Thanks, Razorback. I have a Grizzly 1 horsepower small for small shots, but I have one hose. Move from tool to tool, not a big a deal. Yeah, I've just recently like installed PVC pipe, so you can see coming back to my table saw, I've got the PVC pipe and it runs all the way on the ceiling over to the dust collector. I've also got one other hose. Maybe if I bend down, you can see there's a 4-inch hose here as well that I use for my lathe, and then also use for my CNC as well. Then I've got a 2.5-inch hose, whatever that one is, to handle some other stuff as well. 3D printed cyclone. Oh, nice. I didn't know that there were 3D printed cyclones. What's up, TSA? How you been? Good to see you, TSA. Happy New Year, bud. Did you get all of your... What were you making? You were making bottle openers. How are the bottle openers coming for you, TSA? Follow that rule in buying filters for your home HVAC too. Always pleated filters. Just buy the cheapest pleated filter you can get. I don't know if I've ever looked at that, 1010, to be honest. I mean, I think what I buy are pleated filters, but I don't think I've seen anything different. What's the alternative to pleated filters? Sounds good, Razorback. Thanks for the lurk. Looking at the jet, yeah. Yeah, so I'm sure the jet probably already comes with the canister. To me, it's just something nice. If you can get a package that includes the canister right at the start, then that will probably that'll probably save you a little bit of money over time. Have I received a static shock from my dust collection system? Yeah, sometimes 1010. I did. You can see the copper wire wrapped around the PVC pipe. So I did ground the PVC pipe. Apparently, it's like maybe not a fully necessary thing to do, but I just figure better be safe than sorry. But yeah, sometimes I do get a shock, especially when it's in the winter months when it's a little colder and drier air. Wonder if the black hose is connected to prevent static buildup. Maybe that may be copper wire or whatever that's running inside of there. I'm not sure. I haven't really thought about it. Eyeball assembly mining the not too distant future, waiting on the cyclone separator come in. I have the rest of it. Oh, really? So you haven't even been able to try it out yet, high tech. That'll be nice though. Having a dust collection system is a huge upgrade that you wouldn't expect, but just having it and having all that capacity to suck up chips and stuff is nice. I know, Millie. I know, Miss Millie. Y'all are just so hungry. Got a treat for y'all though. That'll hold y'all over, right? Uncle Outback getting y'all a treat. So, all right. More static than electricity in the winter, yeah. Yep. Both 2 and 4 inch on printables. Nice, Tom. I didn't know that was possible. They also make a mesh style filter for home HVAC. Usually it's blue or green. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't think I've ever bought those. Yeah, I typically just buy the pleated ones from the grocery store or Home Depot or whatever. Camera 4. Hi puppies, how we doing today? I know y'all are big angry. I don't know if you can ground the hose. I think you probably can. I've just never looked into it. Happy New Year, sir. I was making bottle openers, snowflakes for charity. 1 snowflake ornament. But yeah, that's right. How much did you end up raising, TSA? The last time I saw your number, it was really big. You had maybe doubled your goal or something. So, starting the new year healthy-ish with a clean shop now. Congrats. Awesome, TSA. All right, I'll give y'all a full treat since y'all are so hungry right now. Ow! What's up, pal? How are you settling into your new home, buddy? How's it been? You guys don't know, this is Millie, this is Vince. 2 good puppies, but they are Twitch-controlled dogs, and you can see they want to take their treat. But as others in chat are typing, there's a certain word that you guys can type in chat that will help them get their treats. I see 2, I see 3, and with that, we will say, okay. Here we go. Good pups. Good pups. I know. Ooh, don't lick my hand, dude. You weirdo. All right. That's it. I know, bud. Y'all can wait a little bit longer. Maybe Walnut will be home soon. Okay? Back in the house. What lovely cats. Don't you like them, Science? They're so fluffy. Such good cats. Double my high goal 5 times more than I was hoping for. Congratulations, TSA. That's amazing. A lot of people getting some coats due to the cause, and it was nice of you to provide the snowflakes and the and the Science is throwing me off right now, and the bottle openers in return for that. Yep, really cool, TSA. Not okay, says 1010. That's a great 1010 response. I got the Ronies at long last. I'm so mad. Dang it, pal. Dang it. That's not good. I'm sorry to hear that, buddy. Walnut and I have been very blessed to not get it yet, and I feel like it's just a matter of time probably, but we're holding out, trying our best to not. But sorry to hear that, pal. I hope that you feel better soon. Bite off those fingers. That's rude. Guess I'm the only person watching out for the health of the puppies. Hey, we've been doing good. I feel like they've been they're maybe showing some signs of losing some weight soon. I mean, it may not be fully evident, but we've definitely been feeding them less. And typically, I've been giving them half treats whenever we do puppy time. But their normal feeding time is 5, and it's 6 right now. So house is doing great. We had to scramble to get ready to host for Christmas. Oh no, that's tough. Already hosting for Christmas right after moving in. Yeah, that's super tough. Everything's pretty much all set. I'm starting to do some research. We're starting a garden in the coming year. Awesome, pal. Obviously, a lot of people in the guild Discord involved in gardening. So, and I've done a garden pretty much every year for the past 3 or 4 years too. I'm not an expert like Huntress or anything, but I do enjoy it very much. So, yeah, awesome, awesome, awesome. Are you gonna start your own seeds, or are you gonna buy some plants? I've done both. Starting seeds is it's obviously a little cheaper, at least after you have the equipment to be able to do it. But it can kind of be a little more work. But I don't know. I need to probably some of both. Yeah, I think that's a good way to do it too. It's hard to start everything, so yeah, I think I'm gonna try seeds again this year, and I'll probably need to start them here in the next few weeks. Another episode of Boyd's Canopic Jars. What? Uh, I don't know. I don't know what those are, TZ. They don't look overweight to me. Give the babies treats. I don't know. We went to the vet recently, Robin, and they told us that we should start feeding them 20% less, and that they both need to lose a little bit of weight. So we're trying to help them out a little bit, make them a little healthier. But we really need to like take them on some more walks and stuff, which we've been trying. Due for a vaccine booster. I'm nervous. The last one got me bad, but I can do it. Yeah. To be honest, we haven't gotten a booster since. I think we only got one booster. We've been bad. So yeah, probably need to look at getting another one. Rest. I yell at you. Dry January, sober October, hard mode. Wait, what is dry January? 500 pages read, 500 cal workout, 5 times a week, no booze, learn a new discipline. Wow, that's some dedication, TSA. Keep that up, bud. Yeah, that's awesome. What are you planning on learning? NTW is getting in on it, calling you out. Get Jack Boyd. Anyone who jumps in and adds another challenge. I don't know, TSA. I don't know if I'm that dedicated. I've got a weak mind. I'm so weak. I'll think about it, TSA. But going sober for a whole month. It's my birthday this month, TSA. I don't know if I can go sober on my birthday month. I also want to start some food we buy, like ends of onions, garlic. Yeah. I know that's possible too, pal, and that's obviously a great way to like be able to source some of that stuff. I don't know. I've never done it myself. I don't know if there's like an issue with if the onion was grown in a warmer environment, you're in a colder environment, vice versa, whatever. Maybe there's something to consider, but doesn't hurt to try. And obviously, I'm sure there's a ton of research on YouTube and everything to be able to do it. And I'm sure Huntress has some experience as well. So very good. One of the many pleasures of owning a home is being able to do stuff like that. So glad you're fully embracing it, pal. Yeah, maybe have your own shop set up in your garage too. Yeah, it's gonna be awesome. I think you need to look at a new vet. Oh my goodness. Going alcohol free until March, Robin. Congratulations. What's up, Liam? That's great. I mean, alcohol is definitely not healthy for you. It's definitely something that your body does not like. I mean, maybe your part of your brain that sends out endorphins or something likes it, but it's not good for you. So, yeah, congratulations. I don't know what canopic jars are. I'm probably not even saying that correctly. Canopic? Yeah, 20%. It's a lot, Robin. Learning to paint. I'm gonna paint D&D minis. Yo, amazing. I don't think Jacob Jansen is here, but Jacob does some painting of miniatures like that too. So nice, TSA. Do you play D&D? I don't know if I knew if you did or not, or maybe you're just planning on selling some or giving some away, whatever it is. But nice, that's cool. I am definitely not good at art either. So yeah, that would be completely new for me as well. Hey, Allison, welcome in. Happy New Year, Allison. Good to see you. Hope all has been well with you. My uncle over, we're thinking about partitioning out part of the garage for my shop. Do that in the spring. Awesome. Love to see it, pal. I love maker spaces. I'm sure that you did too. Having your own spot there probably helped a little bit, but man, just being able to walk out in my garage and like get to work, and then whenever I need a break, just going inside. I love that part way more than being in a shared space like that. So I hope that you find the same. Or at least, be able to do some of the stuff at home and maybe still be a part of the makerspace and all that. But yeah, that's awesome. Huh. No, Jacob has done 1 or 2 streams, but I think he's only done resin pouring so far. But yeah, let's see if he's lurking right now. I don't know if I know exactly. It's Jacob Jansen Studios, but let's see. Jacob, he's not lurking right now. I'm gonna go out on a limb and see if I can spell it correctly. They were last seen in No Game. Probably not him then. Oh, that is him. That is him. Yeah, he's done a couple streams. He's kind of just getting into it. Oh, he was painting some minis in one of his streams. Oh, but it was only 44 seconds. Well, anyways, he's just getting into streaming, but yeah, he's been doing it for a long time, and he's really good at it. And also like prints his own and stuff. So check out this piece of walnut, though. Canopic jars were used by ancient Egyptians for preserving and storing organs removed from mummified bodies, not to be confused with Jeropic jars, which do exist and were made up just by me. Damn it, pal. You had me going. Canoptic. They are jars that held the important organs for life in the Egyptian religion. Level 4 Bard from the College of Eloquence. Nice, TSA. I've never played D&D. I know that like online D&D or like being able to play on the computer kind of took off as people kind of were locked down for a little bit. But yeah, I've never actually played it myself. Character is loosely based on Buster Scruggs. Play with Livingston on Fridays. Nice. That's cool. I know that you and Livingston live pretty close together, so nice. I feel like Boyd watched The Mummy with Brendan Fraser. Oh, maybe once, TSA, but optic or optic? Now I gotta look at this. Is this stream safe? Hopefully they don't have. Okay, they don't have like the organs and stuff fully displayed. Oh, those are cool. You gonna make something like this? And they hold the organs. Interesting. Those are fancy. Makerspace was the right thing for me at the time, and there's a lot of different things about this. A different time than my own shop and my own tools that no one else can touch will serve much better. I 100% agree, pal. It's like, yeah, the problem with those things is you can spend some time trying to dial in the table saw, dial in whatever it may be, and then some jackwagon who doesn't know how to use the tools comes in and just messes it all up and doesn't tell anybody, just kind of sneaks out. Maybe doesn't even realize they mess it up, I guess, to be fair. But yeah, it can be very frustrating sharing tools with other people. Just like lending tools to friends and family, right? You don't always know what condition they're going to be returned in. So amazed at how rough people are with shared tools and equipment, right? Yeah, I think you probably know, but I was a part of a little makerspace for I don't know, a few months and kind of got that experience as well. So if y'all are just joining though, we are making bud vases or little like wooden vases with test tubes in there. Test tubes can be used to store dried or propagated flowers, plants, stuff like that. Yeah, we've made 2 so far today, pretty much the same shape, a couple different sizes, both out of walnut though. So these were a couple of faces. I think we'll try something different. I did these 2 yesterday as well. You didn't see how these 2 came out. This one also out of walnut, but the other one made out of ash that we stained and filled the grain in with some gold. I love gold. And yeah, let's do one more. We'll do another big one out of walnut. Let me see if I can find the right design for it though. Life in Pain got me started on D&D and gave me a chance to learn. Awesome. It seems, I feel like TSA, I mean, definitely I could never be a dungeon master, right? That's the person who kind of leads it all, tells the stories and all that. But yeah, maybe I could just play the game. I'm just not creative enough to be able to be a dungeon master, right? I don't have like super creative stories. I can't just go off on a whim and tell about like how this explorer traveled through the dragon dungeons and all that stuff. So I'm sure it takes like a certain individual to be able to do that. But yeah, I mean, super cool way to like catch up with friends and hang out on a regular basis. Kind of make it like a Friday night thing or whatever. Let me save this new. Where do I have these? Let me save this new design real quick and we'll upload it and get going. Bud vase designs. Oh, it's already in there. Okay. So we will exchange. Let's go back here. Change this one to this one. Okay, boom. Let's do this design here. Played for roughly 30 years, right up until Pollock started getting involved in it. Ruined it? Really? Oh man, that's unfortunate that people couldn't separate the two for sure. Hey, why are we Boyd self-imposed obstacles? Alright, thank you for bamming my self-imposed obstacles. I appreciate that. Boyd, you can do anything you want to do. Thank you, Momo. My box came today nicely. Have you opened it up yet? High Tech Redneck also said that his box came in today, so I appreciate you very much, Leah. Thank you for ordering a pin, and I hope you enjoy it. I think the one that you got, Leah, was really cool. I really do like that. The burl came from Sasaki. I did the resin pour. But this is a maker space, not a jackwagon space. That's right. That's right, pal. We don't have time for all these jackwagons. I don't know why I like that word so much, but I feel like it just describes a lot of instances so well. The tragedy of tool commons. They seem like a great idea until somebody breaks the tools. That's what I think ultimately doomed our the makerspace I was a part of. Their costs became too high, and they just couldn't keep up with it anymore. They can make it very approachable to start as a basic adventure and pre-created characters. Nice. Plus beginning character sheets that spell everything out for you. Wow. That's nice. That's nice. I mean, probably a great way to, like you said, just get in new people who haven't played before, maybe even like groups who haven't played before, right? Kind of get started. So, I mean, we do play a lot of board games. I'm just not sure if we would be dedicated enough to like, go all out. Our schedule kind of fluctuates. So I don't know. It would be interesting though. I need a CNC. Yes, you do, Momo. Yes, you do. Need all the things. Jackwagon has intensity without vulgarity. I can see why you like it. I think that's exactly it, pal. I think you nailed it. Yes, yes. It's not like it's not straight up rude, but it, it it's not a very nice thing to say either. No, you don't take my Momo. No, 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 no. It's all about who you're playing with. Yeah, I think that probably has a big thing to do with it, right? You want to like, it's that whole like suspended imagination or whatever. Like when you're playing it, you want to feel like you're, a part of the game. You're not just, moving some characters around and rolling dice. You want it to probably be, immersive. Immersive is, I think, the word. So you need a 5-axis CNC TZ. That would be amazing. That would be awesome. Maybe one day. You woodworkers get all the fancy tools. I'm expected to go to the anvil on every project. You can do whatever you want, TSA. You can mix it up. You can, I don't know, I mean, maybe you can start painting miniatures as your new goal is. Start doing a little bit of that on stream. But I do really enjoy the variety of tools that we've been able to collect over the past few years. Get you a little metal lathe and start turning some things on the lathe, PFA. Another one you could start learning. Suspension or disbelief? I don't know, pal. Whatever means that you are immersed in the game and don't, like I said, don't just feel like you're like I feel the same way about movies. If in a movie, if I'm like into the movie, I'm like Born Identity. I always like using those. I feel like it's a very realistic movie that I can see myself getting into rather than maybe I don't know, some like Tom Cruise movies where two cars crash and all of a sudden they're both just like blowing up and then I don't know, it's just like it could be way too much for me watching movies like that. So I just want to be immersed in the story rather than thinking about what I'm actually doing or actually watching. What are the different axes? So Momo, the laser is a 3 axes. So X, Y, so left and right, and then forward and backwards. So that's 2. And then Z is up and down. And maybe on the Glowforge, I don't know. Maybe you have to manually move the Z axis, but that's 3, right? So X, Y, and Z, left, right, forward and backwards, up and down. That's 3. 4 is a rotary, so kind of like the rotary attachments we were talking about. That is considered a 4th axis. 5 axes is how do I explain it? 5 axes is being able to rotate, and then instead of the spindle on a CNC, typically a spindle can just move around like this, right? Up and down, move around. But on a 5 axes, the spindle can actually tilt. So like, I mean, if you've never seen wind turbines being made, we can take a look at a video real quick because it's super satisfying. Here, check this for your Momo. Turbine blade. Check how these are made. Everyone is gonna see how wrecked my hands are. That's fine. That's fine. TSA, no judgment. No judgment here. But yeah, if you think about like how, is it actually gonna show it? Here. So I guess in this case, maybe the spindle head doesn't turn, but the part actually is able to rotate and rotate in 2 different directions. But yeah, that's how you can kind of get some super unique patterns that you're not able to do on a 3 or 4 axis machine. You're right. Suspension of disbelief. Suspend your disbelief. I don't know. That twists up my brain, pal. I'm not smart enough for that. It's a term that fits with what you're talking about, along with immersiveness. Okay, thank you, pal. I'm not good with that stuff. But yeah, something like that. That wasn't the best video, but uh, it's just being able to rotate in different ways. I mean, Avengers isn't real. Tawana, the tissue paper in the box helps. She put magnets in with the pen. Okay, good. Good. I'm glad that everything made it there safely, Leah. So, yeah, I hope you like the pen. One control over time. You have to buy the deluxe model. That's right. That's right, TSA. We're not getting into new dimensions here. This makes much more sense, yes. It'd be a little tricky to think about it first, but... So pretty, nice. I'm glad you like it. And yeah, if you have a UV light, you can hit it with a UV light, Leah, and it'll show some pretty colors. Let's go back and sharpen this gouge real quick. Camera 4. Camera 4. Freud, why do I have to ask twice? Why can't you just do it on the first time? Dinner time, good to see you again, Boyd. Happy New Year. Same to you, TSA. Congrats on a very successful 2022. I hope you're able to hit all your goals this year. And yeah, congrats on starting a challenge for the month, and I hope you keep it up, bud. I'm sorry to disappoint by not being able to do it myself, but I don't want to start something and not be able to follow through, you know? We'll see. We'll see, but thanks. Thanks, bud. Take it easy. Five axis million wheels. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. High tech whenever they're making rims and stuff. I bet TZ. I have never programmed 5 axes. I programmed 4, but never 5, and I bet that, like, I'm sure that the software helps out a lot, but probably still a lot of manual intervention that needs to happen. Sorry. October has your name on it? All right, we'll discuss again in October, TSA. Robot isn't human, that's why? Yeah, the technology, though, and to make those things work is pretty incredible. And how accurate they are. Those freaking CNCs are amazingly accurate. Just using a roughing gouge here, trying to get this round, and then I'll project the design. Kind of ride the tool on top. You see how the tool is bouncing around, where on this side it's not. That means that we still have flats over on this side, meaning it's not quite round yet, so. Kind of a quick way you can check, see if your part is round by, and leave the lathe on. And Leah, on the pen, if you run into any issues, like if you want to replace the ink cartridge or want a new color or something, let me know. You can also, for those, Leah, for the just pull them apart. Pull the cigar pens apart in the middle, and oh, actually, no. You can just unscrew the end. Just unscrew the end, and it will you'll see the spring. Don't lose that spring that's in there, but you can remove the ink cartridge, and it's just called a Parker. If you look up Parker ink cartridge, you should be able to find some. Right now it's black, but if you want blue or want to replace it in the future, you can do that. Flip up. Flip up. I use Shopify. But the template that we use came from a third-party website. I think it's called Woki. Let me try and find it real quick. Wokey. So yeah, I think it's this one here. But this is where our template came from. Is this Wokey? But there's other third party template. Theme Forest is where we bought it from actually. So you can integrate different third party themes into Shopify, and it will it'll allow you to make the website a little cheaper. Shopify also has its own themes. Some of them are free, but a lot of the more advanced ones you have to pay for, and they're kind of expensive. So yeah, this one was $80 to be able to integrate with Shopify, and it's a one-time payment. But yeah, Shopify is fine. Only problem is it's a little expensive. But yeah, I don't know. I don't have much experience with building websites. There's other people in the community who do. But yeah, we're pretty happy with it. It is $30 a month, which is unfortunate. You know, if you don't make any sales or only make a couple sales in a month, pretty much you've got a website for nothing. And it's, I mean, I guess it can be used to like show the products and stuff, but sometimes it's a little expensive for low volume sales. But I don't know. It's a nice platform that integrates really well with a lot of different apps and accounting softwares and stuff. So I don't know, like Squarespace or some of those others also get advertised a lot. Momo also uses Ko-Fi, and some other people in the community use Ko-Fi. And if you haven't checked that out yet, that's like a good, inexpensive way to get started. Ko-Fi, I think, is how you spell that. So yeah, there's definitely options, but that we use Shopify. Thinner. We're gonna go for this design here. Probably gonna have to stretch it a little bit like this. I don't have to be that skinny. It's something like that there. Yeah, thank you, Outback. And like I said, it's an inexpensive way. It doesn't have like near the amount of customization as Shopify, but I think it's only like $5 or $10 a month, and it allows you to get started pretty quickly and easily. Integrates really well with Stream too. Has like on-stream alerts and stuff. So, yep. Check out your options. I think before committing. Like I said, I think Shopify has a free trial that you can use before you actually sign up for it. So if you are interested in Shopify, that can be something that maybe try out first. Surely, yeah. Yeah, and always feel free to DM me or whatever if you've got questions. Or build your own, says High Tech. I wish I was that good. I wish I could put that. I took a web design class in 7th grade. We learned very basic HTML. But I wish I could put that to use. High tech, but not that smart anymore. Working on Shopify site, get a free week trial, and then 3 months for $1 per month. Nice. Yeah. So it's just not active until for the $1. You're allowed to keep it inactive for the $1. That's nice. Zone out to the smooth sound of Void's voice. Sounds good, Leah. Yeah, you deserve it after a long day. High Tech, do you do that as a profession? Are you a professional web dev? There's a few people in the chat. Or who do frequent the channel. Woodcraft by Owen and I think SWK both do web dev. Maybe Bad Dad and Huntress as well. Guppist Guppers, welcome in. Thank you for that follow. Great to have you here. Hope you're having a great day so far. Guppist Guppers, appreciate it. I made a fake store online. Oh, you're a software engineer. Nice. What programs are you efficient with? Proficient. I don't know words. What programs are you good at? Oh, you think it is active? I just don't have it connected to my domain. Ah, okay. So maybe that's a little promo that they've got going on right now. Mama does know how to find the deals. That's nice. Software architect here. I draw lines in boxes in clouds. Yo, awesome, TZ. You guys are so smart. Doing big things out there. It's amazing. It's amazing how diverse and I don't know, just overall like educated and well I don't know, well-rounded the Twitch community is, right? I love getting to know what everybody's into and just like how well represented in so many different areas. I will say we're still waiting on like a doctor to come through, like a general practitioner or whatever it's called. But other than that, I feel like we've got a little bit of everything. Momo, big lawyer. We've got I don't know. Seriously, almost every group represented. Rocksphere TW, welcome in. Thank you for that follow as well. Good to see you guys. We really do appreciate all the follows and stuff recently. You guys are finding the channel, I guess, and thank y'all for hitting the follow button. It means a lot. Cuddling up under my only Christmas gift, an LL Bean super large fleece and Sherpa blanket. That sounds comfy. Big comfy. I code in JavaScript and Python. I do web apps mainly. Awesome. Yeah, I know a lot of people prefer Python for a lot of stuff. I've never personally coded in it, but yeah, it seems like a pretty user-friendly software. And Python, I mean, and Java. I mean, Java is just a like almost everything uses Java, right? That's something you got to know if you're a software developer. But I know very little. I've got like a little experience in C++. I've got a little experience in MATLAB, and I mean a little in Arduino, but that doesn't really count. But yeah, programming was just not for me. We were required to do a little bit while I was, getting my degree or whatever. But oh man, troubleshooting code. I don't know. I don't know. I just don't have the patience for it. And then like you spend all this time troubleshooting, and you just come to find out it's like, oh my god, I didn't have a semicolon here. It was giving me an error on line 37, but there wasn't a semicolon on line 3, and that's what was throwing off all these things. And there's definitely better like debugging softwares or debugging softwares with better debugging programs in it, but yeah, whenever I was doing that shit in C++, I would pull my hair out over that stuff. I don't have any patience for it. Wish I did, because big need for software engineers. But I knew a little bit of HTML once, my mom. Nice. I mean, we're living in a very digital world, obviously. That just having a little bit of understanding of code go a long way. And Mama, sometimes whenever you are developing your Shopify site, you can edit the actual code to do different things, and it does help to at least be able to like work your way through it. But it can be a challenging process. I said I was gonna do maybe an inlay on these, but I don't feel like we're gonna get to that today. Good. Feeling kind of lazy. What do we think about that shape? Pretty good. Pretty good. Simple, but elegant, right? Maybe. I don't know. This little man, I need to probably need to fill that with some CA glue. Little crack right there. HTML. How to make lasagna? Exactly, freaky. Exactly. Freaky. Freaky ducking out of a Rocket League game to drop that one on us. Well done, Freaky. Damn it. I just moved over to doing dev work as a job back in August. I was a network engineer prior to web dev. Oh, nice. Probably a good change of pace for you then. Yeah, I mean, it's so hard picking a profession, a job that you want to do for the rest of your life, and even though you've got experience in something, doesn't mean that that's all you want to do. And even just kind of like a little lateral shift like that, similar stuff, but also can be very different too. Probably is very refreshing. I used to be, I was a engineer that uh, I don't know, was pretty much in charge of a lot of different equipment, manufacturing equipment, and I did that for like 5 or 6 years, and even in the middle, I kind of bounced around from different machines, different manufacturers of machines, so that kind of helped keep things a little bit fresh for me. But in general, I kind of got burned out pretty quickly, and the only solution that management wanted to offer was to try to be a manager. And whenever I told them I wasn't really interested in going that route, they were like, "Well, guess you gotta start liking working on these tools a little bit more." So yeah, I think being a manager would have been fun in some ways, but I also just don't think that I don't know, for a big corporation like that, it wouldn't have been something that I really enjoyed. Would have been too stressful, too much burden that I wasn't really interested in dedicating that much time or effort to that company. So yeah, they could go kick rocks on that front. Life in Pain, what's up, Life in Pain? TSA was just in here earlier saying how you were the inspiration behind him starting getting into D&D. So hope all is well with you, Life in Pain. Hope that your train build has been coming along nicely. Been seeing some updates from it, but yeah, bud. Oh yeah, you've been interested in the sourdough too. We made our second loaf last night, and starting to kind of learn, but we need to mess with our recipe some and try to um, I don't know, figure out things a little bit better. But it's been a lot of fun. I really do enjoy the process of making the sourdough bread. Even though we don't have like a great recipe or a great method right now, it's still like really, really tasty. Nice little snack that goes well with some spinach dip or I don't know, just on its own, maybe with a little butter or something. So if you're interested, I would highly recommend it. If I did that, I'd throw the computer after 6 hours of troubleshooting and found out that was the problem. Yeah, yeah. Well, at least you gave it 6 hours, Outback. I've got like 30 minutes, and sometimes if I can't find out those problems, I'm done. Check me out of that. But yep, Outback. That's seems like that's a lot of times that's what the issue is. Just some little stupid mistake like a semicolon or uh, greater than, less than sign the wrong way, whatever it is. It's tough. Stream Deck Plus is much larger than it appears in the ads. Does that mean you're holding one in your hands right now, LiDAR? I don't know if I've seen the Stream Deck Plus. I want to see. I want to see. Hey, are you? What's wrong, OBS bot? You not following me anymore? Stream Deck Plus. Oh, let's see. Yeah, because mine it's just the regular Stream Deck, so it's 3 buttons by 5 buttons. All the feels for a fast, smooth, intuitive workflow. Oh, I haven't seen this before. Oh, that's nice. You can control your mic volume, the game volume, maybe the alerts volume and stuff as well. Oh, and a key light. I'm sure all that's programmable. Yeah, that's nice. I like the knobs on the bottom. I want to check it out and be able to provide advice to others. Yeah, I like that a lot. That's cool. Sometimes just having a button. I would like to have the knobs to be able to adjust the Logitech cameras. Like right now, I can adjust the exposure and stuff. Like if we come over here, I can adjust the exposure, but you know, not being able to have the fine control sometimes isn't great. So. Did I upgrade the Bowden tubes? I did, Tintin, if you're asking me. I've upgraded the Bowden tubes to, what is that blue material called? No, you freaky. Let me see if I can find that. Oh, this stuff, this Capricorn. I don't remember where I heard about it. But I got this Capricorn tubing, and it works pretty good. PTFE. Oh, the other ones are PTFE as well. Anyway, yeah, I've liked this stuff here. I don't know what's different about it. I don't remember, but I upgraded a few years ago, and it works well. Knobs. Bread is fun to make and eat too. I agree, Life in Pain. I need to figure out how to make my own spinach dip now, but I'm sure that's not too hard. So, yeah, it's great to see how many people are interested in it in Discord too. A lot of people now jumping out and sharing their advice and different things that they make with it. CW, like, you know, sharing her biscuits and tortillas as well. So I'm super excited about it. Need to use my Stream Deck, maybe hire someone to do effects. Help! You got it, Momo. Just kind of got to play around with it a little bit. But there's a ton of integrations that help you do different things with it. Got my first nozzle clog and replace both the tube and the nozzle. Yeah, that does happen occasionally. And sometimes you got to replace the whole hot end, but yeah, the tube, having less friction inside of the tube and less, I think those are a little stiffer. So they don't flex as much as the normal like clear white tubes or whatever. I do like those Capricorns. And it's relatively inexpensive. Inner diameter is closer to 1.75. That's another good point, High Tech. Yeah. Yeah, there's not as much slop on the inside, which is important to Bowdens as well. But I mean, Tintin, if you don't have the little needles, you can do that. You can use those to sometimes get a clog out. Do you have any of those super fine needles that you can push up there? If you don't, I would recommend getting some of those as well. Thank you for the hydrate, Mouse. It can do on-stream effects. I don't think I have any. All I have are like end credits, but I don't even use those anymore. Oh, and show the coin bowl, but I forgot about that. Yeah, forgot this is even an option. It also controls my lights too, Momo. The Elgato lights. I think you've got some of these too, right? It can be used to control the lights as well. It integrates with those. What's up, old drum? I love my Stream Deck. Yeah, it's nice to have. I use it in combination. A lot of times, I just use my little numpad here. You know, I've got them hotkeyed. Be able to press like number 3 if I want to go back to my table saw, or I can come back to this camera, or go to that, or mute my mic and stuff like that. So I think a little numpad is a nice portable option. Hey, Walnut. Hunter said BB game. What? It's tonight? Oh, shit. That's why he called me earlier. Walnut, what are you doing? What are you doing right now? Are you on your way home? Oh, shit. All right. Well, we got to get off stream then. I got to go to a basketball game. All right. Do you want to meet me there, Walnut? Knobs are nice since they're both rotary encoders and also a momentary button. So you can maybe like the button will mute it and the knob will adjust it. I want your whole shop integrated together. It would be nice, LiDAR, for sure. I do enjoy the integrations that we've already got. Well, I mean, I know where she is right now, 1010, but I just was told that that our plans for tonight has changed. Still can leave though. I have no face and no makeup with me. You don't need a face and makeup. Combo streamer bot and stream deck. That's good. That's good, old drum. Yeah, there's so many different options to integrate with your stream and make it easier, right? Shit, it's at 8 tonight. All right. Well, I gotta get off soon. I'll finish standing this one, and then I've gotta go. You're gonna assign things to turning the knob left, right, and push. Awesome. Yeah, I'm interested to hear what's your experience with it, LiDAR, and maybe what you come up with. I didn't even know that existed. I haven't checked out the Elgato products in a while. Need my face. Need a face. You don't need a makeup face. I'll tear out right here. That is code for get the makeup bag. All drums. See, you guys got to teach me how to be a husband. I don't actually know. I don't know these things. I've only been married for 8 months now. I don't know these things. The touch screen on the Stream Deck. Oh, I didn't realize that was a touch screen as well. Oh. So that little part going across is nice. Touch screen. That's what I'm saying, 1010. Doesn't need makeup now. They also changed it from a fixed cable to USB-C play. Oh, that's good too. It would be nice to not have to bring the cable with you everywhere. And just have the Stream Deck. No, I wouldn't, 1010, but I'm hoping at least it's kind of together. I don't know these things. If it helps you feel better, bring your wiper makeup bag. All right. 10 years, I learned a lot of code. Yeah, I don't know all these things yet, all drum. I gotta figure it out. Probably should have started with a lower grit. But there we are. Yeah. Kits has had to teach me some things. There's a big learning curve to getting married. I didn't realize this at the time. I need to check out Elgato's setup again though. Or like what all they offer now. I got the key lights and those work well. But I haven't made any upgrades in a while. And that's good. That's good. I mean, LiDAR was nice enough to give me the OBS bot in the new tripod, but that's been the last time I've done any upgrade or anything. Upgrades. Let me upgrade you. Said he was grumbling for attention. Ted. Nice. My puppies are very angry right now because I haven't fed them. I told them Walnut was coming home soon, but. All right. Well, I thought we were going to have to go to this basketball game tomorrow, but maybe instead I'll be able to stream tomorrow. We'll see. I'll let you guys know. I do need to get. I want to make some pens and stuff, but maybe we'll just prep those tomorrow. And yeah, normally Wednesday is a day off, but or a day to catch up. It's never a day off, but a day to catch up on other stuff. But I kind of just need to be out here working. And so, yeah, maybe we'll just turn it into a regular stream day. Just let us women tell you what female code is. Thank you, Leah. Yes, I need a combination of the husband's POV, and I need some help from the ladies out there too. Never ending, the learning never stops. That's right, Robin. I'm sure. I'm trying my best out here though. Trying my best, Robin, but I do appreciate any help that I can get from chat. Definitely needed. Heard a small program about taking a shipment. Heard a small program talking about a shipment heading your way. Heard a small program. What do you mean? What do you mean, LiDAR? I don't know this code. Or if you're trying to keep it in code, you can DM me as well. But LiDAR was talking to another bot. But thanks for the heads up, LiDAR. I haven't checked my mail in a while. I need to go check it. Apparently, I've got got 2 packages in there. I've got Tatum's Etch-a-Sketch because I'm getting his old one that he's got a drawing on for me, and then I've got something else I think too. Oh, my mom's package. That's right. One thing Walnut says she's fine, saying exasperated voice. She's most definitely not fine. Oh, I know that one. We've been dating for I think 8 years, 7 years, almost 7 or 8. I can't remember, but I think no. In February it'll be 7 or 8 years. It's just we haven't been married long. Just take the win and get a break? Maybe, Junk. Maybe we'll do that. Sometimes I do need a break, but I've been really liking streaming recently. And I feel like we've got a little momentum going right now. And I don't want to lose it. And I've been enjoying it. So as long as I enjoy it, I don't mind coming out here and spending some more time with you guys. We'll just see how we're feeling tomorrow. My brother doesn't like to just drink a little either. But, I guess I'm going to have to drive tonight, so I probably won't be drinking much. 7 years, okay. The year Texas froze, did you lose power and water? I only lost power. We did not lose water, thankfully. Both of my brothers were in Austin at the time, and both of them lost water and power, which was terrible. They had to I think they were notified that the water was about to be turned off, and they had to fill up their bathtubs just to flush the toilet. And then obviously you couldn't really leave your house because all of the roads were all iced and snowed over, and we don't have snowplows and stuff here. So yeah, they got it worse than me. But yeah, thankfully we still had water and natural gas, which allowed us to be able to cook, and we had a natural gas fireplace, but it didn't help at all. Yeah, we lost power for 4 or 5 days. I think it was really bad. Really bad. What is this? Wait, I feel like I've seen this before. 4 ways Johannesburg. 06 Suzuki. Only done 7,000 kilometers, and it had its own, and has had its 1,500 kilometer dealer service. No falls, scratches. I use it as a cruiser commuter. I'm selling it because it was purchased without proper consent of a loving wife. Apparently, do whatever the fuck you want doesn't mean what I thought. Oh, thank you. Thank you for this lesson, Lidar. I appreciate that. I showed that on stream, right? Did I show that on stream? I think I showed that on stream. My brain is somewhere else right now. I got to get off stream. Man, I had a hold mail order in for the last few weeks. We got home before it expired to find out the post office just ignored it. What? That's annoying. That's annoying junk. Yeah, I've tried to do a change of address before, and they weren't forwarding any of my new packet or my old packages going to the old address. So I don't trust the post office for that kind of stuff. That's unfortunate. Just a Texas-shaped block of ice. It was 1010. It was pretty bad. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, like we survived, obviously, but yeah, it was so cold in our house, and it got dark at like 5 o'clock, 5:30. And we would just sit in the dark and try to use some candles for, I guess, both heat and light. But it was a pretty rough few days. We were freezing colds. And I brought my mattress out into the living room because we had that little fire that was putting off no heat at all, but at least it was something, I guess. We brought our mattress into the living room. And I got up one morning and kicked our TV stand and broke my toe to top it all off. So, yeah, it was just a real bad week for me and us and many other people. Like I said, we were at least lucky enough to have water and gas so we could cook some stuff, but it was not great. At least they got notice. I was melting buckets of snow in the fireplace to flush the toilet. Yeah. And Junk, you remember, like, Robin, you only lost power for 2 hours? Dang, that's nice. That's nice. And I think my in-laws were like without power for, it was kind of rolling blackouts, but ours was just off for, I think it was 4 days. It was super cold in the house. I think it got into like the 30s in the house, maybe in the 40s. I don't know, but whatever it was chilly. Do you keep water stored? I don't. And thinking about changing that, we had a water main break and they shut off the water for about half a day. Yeah, 1010. You don't realize how bad it is until it actually hits you. We were lucky enough. I did have some like water bottles and some big jugs of water stored. At the beginning of COVID, like when there was a mad rush on food and everything, I kind of stocked up on a few things. Water and food being, like non-perishable food, canned food, and all that being some of the things I kept. But yes, it's definitely a good idea to keep some of that stuff because you just never know, right? You just never know when things can happen, and just having it on hand, even if you never need it, it's good to have. I mean, we still don't have a generator, which we really should, but I don't know. Maybe that's a future purchase for us. We just don't really have the money to spend on it right now. All right. There is another bud vase. I'm going to wipe this off real quick. I'll show you what it looks like. And then we got to head out. So, it was on screen. The package is coming overnight. Had utilized. Yeah, we were both like huddled up on the couch. The dogs were cold. We put like the dogs under the blankets and stuff. It was not great, but what is great is my good friend Double R. Hit him with the Double R. Like, boom. What's up, Double R? How we doing today, buddy? Dang, look at that flex. Look at that flex. How's it going, buddy? Happy Tuesday to you, Double R. Hope you're doing well, buddy. We just found out we were supposed to go to a Texas basketball game tomorrow night, or at least that's what my brother told me it was. And we just found out that it's actually tonight. So I've got to get off right now and go scramble to go to see my first ever Texas basketball game in their new stadium. But there was the final walnut bud vase that we made tonight. We made 2 other ones. I will be finishing up with these either tomorrow or on Thursday on stream. I haven't decided yet if I'll be streaming tomorrow, but I got to run, guys. I'm sorry. We put in 4 hours at least, but I was planning on going for a little bit longer today, but did not realize that this was going to happen. So we're about to go hang out with my brother and go watch some basketball. But until then, how about we leave you with someone else, and that someone else is going to be let's go hang out with, no, I don't know. I've like rated Texas Hula like once or twice, maybe ever. And he does rate us pretty frequently. Always a good time over there. So let's go rate Texas Hula. And I will catch you guys soon. Let me catch up on chat just real quick before we go. Oh man, puppy's so angry. You should keep at least a few gallons of water around to drink. Yes, I agree. We can hunt the wabbits in the neighborhood. That's an option for sure. I selected overnight with morning delivery option. Thank you so much, Lidar. I appreciate that, buddy. I will open it up on stream. If that's okay, I'll open it up on stream next time. I wouldn't eat them. I just couldn't. It would be tough. It would be tough for sure. Back from the gym, back at biceps. Hell yeah, double R. I'm not quite feeling the twin osmosis that's going to be happening, but maybe I'll be feeling those gains soon. But thanks for stopping by, double R. Yeah, appreciate it, everybody. All right, I got to go. So we're going to raid Texas Hula. Another wood turner from Texas, does some really amazing stuff. Not sure what he's working on tonight. Looks like he was just chatting right now. But we'll go head over there. I'll say hi, and then I got to go. So again, guys, thank y'all so much for joining me today. Thank you to all 55 people hanging out and stream today. These streams have been a lot of fun. I appreciate the support. Millie is angry right now. I don't know if y'all can hear her. But we'll catch y'all soon, all right? Either tomorrow or Thursday at 3 p.m. Central. I'll be back. So thanks for all the love. Appreciate the support, guys. We'll talk to y'all soon. Okay, guys? Later. Have a good night. Bye, guys. I know, Millie. I know.